Mark, great story, top 10 story on the Bloomberg today. So obviously a lot of people here caring about what's happening. Is this because Apple needs to sort of indicate what its next, interesting project is going to be? What do you think is behind the interest here as far as investors are concerned?
Right. There's been a lot of talk about what comes after the iPhone. A few years ago, people thought it was the Apple Watch, a computer for your wrist. There's been talk of self-driving cars, revolutionizing TV, new iCloud services. But AR is really where it's at for Apple, and we're going to see this over the course of the next 3 to 5 to 10 years with so many new products, ranging from skinny glasses to new versions of the iPhone. So really, investors are itching for a new product, a new revenue stream, and AR is going to enable that.
Why is Tim Cook so sold on AR as opposed to virtual reality?
Well, virtual reality is very encompassing. You've seen the HoloLens, you've seen the Oculus Rift. This device, you put it on, you watch movies, you look at 3D videos, you play games, but it really interrupts your life. It's more of a commercial type of environment. We see it in offices, we see it in education, we see it in the medical industry for doctors and such. But AR, for example, I could put on a pair of glasses, right? And I could look at you, and these glasses, sort of like maybe the Terminator, will tell me everything about you, right? If there's an app that tells me that information, but at the same time, I see the real you, and I'll see everything else in my life. It's not as immersive as VR. It's sort of like a smartwatch or a smartphone. It's something that's added to your life. It's not replacing it like VR.
And I should, for good measure, point out the stock is Apple today trading at an all-time high, as Julie Hyman, our markets correspondent, just pointed out. You go into the story about the actual size of the industry here. AR products, you say, will surge 80%. This is according to researcher Global Market Insights, to $165 billion over the next 7 years. The question is, what form really are the products going to take? I know you hinted at a few there, but I think of AR right now as sort of like a Pokemon Go type thing, where it's an app that you put on your phone that then sort of changes what you're looking at. Are there going to be separate devices for augmented reality that'll be sold separately from the iPhone?
Right. Last year, we reported that Apple's working on a pair of augmented reality glasses. So you'd put these on. They wouldn't be so immersive where it would cover your whole face. They would be the size of a normal pair of eyeglasses or reading glasses. And those would have functionality where it could beam content like maps, media from your iPhone to the glasses, so you actually see the information pointed into your eyeballs. It's a very cool concept. Other companies have tried stuff like this. Google Glass, it was $1,500. It was a beta program a few years ago. It absolutely flopped. The glasses were very flimsy. What Apple's trying to do is strike the right balance of functionality and sturdiness.
So who's a part of the Apple AR team? Tell us a little bit about how much Apple is devoting in terms of resources and manpower to the AR project. Are we talking about internal guys who are being reassigned, or are they poaching people from outside the company?
This is a very significant undertaking, and it's not too unsimilar from the team that was formed to develop the Apple Watch many years ago. Apple's bringing the best of the best from outside and from inside in order to work on these AR products. For example, one of the people who was really instrumental in the design of the Apple Watch, which is regarded as one of the best designed smartwatches, is helping lead the hardware design for Apple's AR products, including the glasses. They hired an executive named Mike Rockwell, who ran technology innovation at Dolby Labs, really known for audio and video and next generation technologies. He runs the entire group. They hired Tomlinson Holman, who created THX. It's this media format made popular by Lucasfilm, to run the audio side of the project. Yeah. From outside the company, they hired a few people from Weta Digital, a company based in New Zealand. These people created the special effects, the 3D animations used in movies like Iron Man, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. So they're really hiring the best of the best from within Apple and outside Apple to make this happen.
They've also made some small acquisitions as well. But my question to you, Mark, is that hiring people, well-known people from outside the company, and making tactical acquisitions does not necessarily mean that this will actually happen as planned. I remember your reporting indicated that Apple did the same thing when it came to autonomous vehicles, and Apple essentially pulled the plug on that effort as well.
That's right. They spent about 1 to 2 years developing a self-driving car to take on Teslas of the world. With the AR glasses, it seems we're getting farther closer to that, actually. The car project, like you said, they pulled the plug on the hardware side of that. They're still working on the self-driving component in some form. but with these glasses, they seem farther ahead than they were with the car. This is a real market, a real opportunity. And to be honest, it's probably much easier for a consumer electronics company at its core like Apple to release an AR pair of glasses or AR iPhone features than building a whole car and building an entire automobile supply chain.